We back. We are back. And I felt like this was necessary. I did a quick video, but I wanted to do one here at the delZ show because we do a lot of wrestling content. And I did a tribute when I first heard about the news breaking about Brodie Lee, aka Luke Harper, passing away. And I've seen so much outpour of just people speaking so highly of this man. And I thought it would be cool to actually go through it, man. Just go through some of it, some of the kind words. And one thing we learned about him was that he was a really thoughtful person. I always heard that he was super funny, but he was very thoughtful too, man. Very giving too at times. And we're just gonna go through some of the tweets that I'm seeing. This is one from Cesaro giving his tribute. Talking about being at the zoo in Sydney. Brodie always got mad at people laughing at my bad jokes. Don't encourage him. And here is just some photos of them at the zoo. So, it seems to be, from what I've gotten from just hearing people speaking to him, is he was really such a great guy, just such a great guy. Off camera, he was a villain, he was the bad guy, the heel on TV, but just a stand-up guy outside of wrestling. So many people had so many great things to say. Joe Hennon. I wonder what's gonna happen with this guy. I feel like he needs another shot at wrestling, man. I hope to see him back soon. More from Cesaro. He's talking about the dirty tank top. He says the quote unquote dirty tank top Brodie wore in the ring was actually very clean and smelled tremendous. He put a lot of work and pride into keeping them clean, but looking dirty. Man. Oh, that's a young Brodie. Young Brodie, upstate New York. Look at him. So, Brodie is a New York guy, an upstate New York guy. And the people loved him upstate, they definitely did. And I lived upstate New York for a little bit. I had a radio job back in the days over there. So I've heard about him in the indie circuit. It's wild. This is a beautiful art piece. I've seen this multiple times throughout my feed. Look at that. Of the Wyatts. Braun Strowman paying tribute to Brodie Lee. And this is what he wrote. He wrote a long thing about him. And, you could always screenshot it and read this. I want to just get through everything. Let's see. There's Cody right there. Writes, "You okay if I don't hook the leg?" He says, "Yeah, big rig. More than okay." What a beautiful man. So I guess he asked if he could just pin him like that without hooking the leg. Bang! That was a great match. Loved it. And the end too. Like, it was crazy, man. This was from Cody also. He says, "I'm not going to cover your ears." 10 minutes later. Yeah. Unbelievable. Oh, this is with Jerry the King Lawler. Classic. And the Wyatts were incredible, man. They really were incredible. I kind of hated what happened with them, breaking it up kind of, and they had something there. It was magical, it was something really special, and it always was disappointing, man. What's up, everyone up in here, man? Salute. So, and guys, make sure to hit the thumbs up button too. It's really important. It's a live show. It helps the ratings of the show. Subscribe, of course, if you're new, and hit that little bell so you get notified when we go live, because we actually are live right now. And give it a tweet too. Share it if you could. And this is the delZ show, not the Sneaker Addict, the delZ show. Yeah, it is very sad news, man. It's really sad. 41 years old, some sort of lung situation. Allegedly, what they said is not connected to COVID, but some sort of lung situation. Um, Man, yeah, the Wyatts were so good, man. That's his son with JR. Look at that picture right there. Miro shared that. Rusev. He's sleeping with his Scully over his eyes. And Big E was really close to him too. Big E has wrote a lot, and shared a lot. And this was the announcement that I seen right here. This is the breaking news for me when All Elite Wrestling posted this. Some people thought it was a work. I didn't think it was a work because I mean that would be really heartless if they did some sort of work like that. Um, and I looked at TMZ and it wasn't on TMZ. It was the only thing I saw when I first seen this was on this Twitter feed, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is terrible," you know. And it was on the 26th. Yeah, the 26th. And that's Eric Rowan's tribute right there. He says, "Heartbroken and numb." They must have been so close, these guys, because you know they did the tag team run later on. That's right, bro. Shout out to you, Steve. Yep. And you know, the Dark Order was beginning to actually get really good, man. Really, really good. Like I really was beginning to really like the Dark Order. What's this picture? Wow. Oh my goodness, they're in a plane or a helicopter. Kevin Owens and him. What the? That's wild. That's awesome. Look at that beard. Unreal, man. Oh man. This was classic with the shield. Oh, and this is what Bray Wyatt wrote too, man. If you want to screen, I suggest just going to these guys' Instagram. You know, you want to go to his Instagram, the Wyndham Rotunda. Go to his Instagram and read that. But that's his post with that picture with the little boy crying. Jesus. And we also lost Chad Gaspard too. You know, it's like, and I got to know Chad Gaspard. He's such a great guy. He's on the channel where I hung out with Chad and JTG for the whole day. I walked them while I was going in the ring. I actually got to walk to the ring with them last year. It was incredible. I clicked with them so fast, and we were just it was so great. And I would talk to Shad all the time. Um, and it was so sad to see that news in the beginning of the year. That broke my 2020 has been an awful year, man. Awful year. I lost both of my dogs from cancer. One in the beginning of the year, and one a few like 4 or 5 days ago. It's horrible. Last Sunday. It's been over a week. I can't even believe it. Had the dog for 15 years. It's been a horrible year. Horrible year. 2020 has been ruthless. Oh, look at that photo. that's that's an old photo, man. Look at Jericho. And then you've got Roman Reigns, Sheamus, Cesaro, Bray Wyatt. That's a great shot. There's Big E and him. Yeah, these guys were supposed to be pretty close. Sinbad. Oh man. Oh wow, look at that photo. That's an awesome pic too. Yeah, I thought this would be cool just to, go through some of some of your favorite wrestlers' posts and just kind of celebrate his life. I'd like to see with the Dark Order. I'd like to see John Silver maybe run the Dark Order now because the Dark Order's beginning to get really good. I would hate to see they just end the Dark Order. What do you think's going to happen with the Dark Order now? I think John Silver's so funny, man. I'm a fan of him. I'd like to see him, continue with the Dark Order, be the leader. I think it would be a good act. It would be funny. You know what I mean? I think the people like the Dark Order being like kind of a comedy skit. You know what I mean? People enjoy it. Being the elite. They really put over the Dark Order. They were able to help them get themselves over. To be like, that's the better way to put it. They got themselves over from all them skits and everything. There's so many funny skits with Brodie Lee. John, his real name is John. We'll see what the future holds for the Dark Order. Let me know what you guys think for you AEW fans. Yeah, Shad Gaspard's awesome. I've got a great video with Shad Gaspard. Just search DJ delZ, like the delZ show. Search DJ delZ, and then search Shad Gaspard, and you will see this video. We talk about Coming to America 2 coming out, and dude, it's such a good video. If Shad Gaspard's your hero, you need to watch that video. You may have watched it already. I love that video. Some of my best work. It's not because he passed away. Before he passed away, it was some of my best work because got to spend the whole day with him, basically. It was so cool. We were backstage while they were getting pumped, getting ready to do their wrestling match versus the Dawson brothers. It was so good. And after the match, we shot this promo that was so cool with the Gymnasty Boys and the Dawson brothers. And I have some footage too that I'm going to eventually release where Shad is giving advice to the Dawson brothers, and it's beautiful, man. Him and JTG. I'm going to release it soon. And this is a tribute from Marco Stunt right here. Matt Hardy. He said when he got stitches months ago, Brodie was the first person to check out on me and see if I was okay. I replied, I'm old and beat up. To actually get beat up and hurt. I'm fine. Oh, man. Oh my gosh. Look at that photo. Unfreaking believable. That's unbelievable. Bloop, 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 bloop. Man. Oh, man. It's not easy to do this stream. I'm going to be honest with you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying this. Some Brian Myers. Matt Cardona. Pow! Love that clothesline. And I think Big E posted a lot of great stuff. And Big E is now the Intercontinental Champion. Oh, look at this photo, man. That's an awesome pic. Look at that pic. That's great. Yeah, you see, these guys were hanging out a lot, from my understanding. So they were at this place called, it's an ice bar in Budapest. So I guess you had to wear this kind of outfit because it was so cold over there. They give you like a hoodie. That's a great pic. The Bludgeon Brothers. Brodie gave me the shirt, surely with some sarcastic remark, and I kept it in my gear bag for a few years. Just took it out last week and tucked it away in my house. Never keep merch and only keep my own for appearances. Never wore it, just always had it with me. And this was sent by his brother-in-law, Adam. Babyface Brodie always trips me out because I was only there for the bearded days. Look at him, man. Babyface. Wild, man. Oops. Excuse me. There's another picture. This is from Austin Creed, Xavier Williams. Xavier Woods Williams, Jesus Christ. It's another picture right here. It's a nice pic. I mean, just think these guys traveled everywhere together, you know? These guys stayed traveling together. Let's see what this pre-order Brodie Lee, Luke Harper, Legacy Tee from EC3. All proceeds go to his family. Okay. That's a cool tee, too. I may have to cop that. Yeah, let me click that. I'm going to cop that tee. That tee's dope. EC3 is a good guy. I've interviewed EC3. He's awesome. I've interviewed him multiple times on this channel. I think 3 times I've interviewed him. Face-to-face interviews. EC3 is a great guy. It's really cool of him. Okay. CM Punk says that all proceeds will, excuse me, all proceeds will go to Brodie Lee's family for his merch, ProWrestlingTees.com/CM Punk. That's what I was saying, man. Big E, man, had a lot of love for him. Look, these are all posts from this magazine. He says, Brodie once texted me this magazine spread of him looking real good and me being stretched. As you can see, that's funny as all hell. That is awesome. Let's see. There's Wale and him. Johnny Nunez took this photo. Shout out to Johnny Nunez. I got one photo taken of me at a hip hop event when I used to DJ, and I thought that was such a big deal because Johnny Nunez, for people that don't know, he only takes photographs of celebrities. I don't consider myself a celebrity, so when he took a picture of me and it was posted, I forgot who posted, but it was posted somewhere. I was like, oh shit, Johnny Nunez. I was like, what the hell? I'm just a upcoming DJ. So, but yeah, he took this photo. He does mostly hip hop and red carpet stuff. But yeah, this is from Getty Images. Credit to Getty Images. Oh, look at this one. And oh yeah, this is with Emilio Sparks. Shout out to him. You need to hit me up, dude. Look at this photo. Awesome pic. And also Randy Orton also posted something. Let's get to that. Randy Orton also posted something. Oh shit, it's not working. Why is my... I think someone's messing with my IG or some shit like that. I'm having trouble with it. Randy Orton. Yeah, so this is what Randy posted. I knew Luke from work. I always called him Luke. Some of us each day, some of us called each other by name. He just has a long ass thing. I don't feel like reading it. It's like, yo, this motherfucker can't even read. I can read, I promise. Also, Enzo made like a promo. He like talked about him. We'll play that real quick. Let's I gotta stop the screenshot real quick and then read. Oh, excuse me. Share audio. This way we can hear it. So let's do this because I've seen a little bit of it earlier. I didn't watch the whole thing. We'll watch it together.
This at all. I really don't want to think about this at all. I want this message to be as real as it can be. I know my hair is crazy. Look at. I see a lot of people posting pictures with John Hubbard, Brodie Lee, Luke Harper, a wrestler that the world lost yesterday. More importantly, a man, one of the best men I've ever met in my life. And this just doesn't make any sense because it wasn't supposed to happen like this, and it wasn't, and it should never happen like this, and it couldn't have happened to a better guy. The wrestling business has so many crazy people in it, and this guy, man, he had his head straight, man. He had it on, dude. He loved his family, and he did everything he could.
That's what I would hear.
And he pinched every penny on the road for them, man. And the world's gonna miss the shit out of you, John. I see all the pictures being posted. I'm not about to go through my phone and try to find one or Google it. I would share a little story if you have a second, though. The first time me and Big Cass and Carmella got called up to the main roster, meaning NXT to WWE, we had no idea what we were going to do, where we were going, or who we were going to wrestle. But when we looked, we were going to Alabama, not New York, not Philly. What the hell are they sending Enzo, Cass, and Carmella to Alabama for? Not only that, we get to the arena, we look at the board. We're wrestling the Ascension in a world that people have no idea who we are. Yeah, I go out and introduce myself. My name is blah, blah, blah. We beat the Ascension. The lights go out and the Wyatts jump us, beat us up. Then the Big Show comes to the ring. And now it's Big Show, Enzo, and Cass versus the Wyatt family. Enzo and Cass go over, meaning we win. Well, let me tell you, John Hubbard looked right at me and said, "Kid, what's your comeback?" And he took a comeback from Enzo, not Big Cass. He bumped all over the ring for me, man.
That's awesome.
Thanks for bumping for me, bro. Nobody ever wanted to do that. And he didn't give a fuck. John Hubbard loved wrestling, loved the business, loved to look out for the boys, loved to make sure that everybody popped in his matches. And he never had a bad match because he was willing to do what it took to make the people laugh, cry, get emotional, feel that energy. And we all feel it now, man. And I saw a good buddy of mine, Fandango, posted, he believes you leave this earth twice. Once when you die, and once when people stop talking about you. Well, legends never die. You'll be talked about a long time. And I saw Cash Wilder also post that a text message from you that said that he wanted to take pictures with the titles, and you guys never got to take that picture. Play like a champion today, because tomorrow's never guaranteed, people. I'm going to miss you, John. I really don't want to think about this at all.
That's rough to watch,
want this message to be as real as it can be.
That's rough to watch. Man. Sad. Really sad. Let's look at Brodie Lee's Instagram. The Exalted One. Lifting some weights. I really wonder what they're going to do with the Dark Order now. I wonder if WWE is going to do a tribute for him tonight too, right? Curious about that. We'll see. We'll see what they do. They should do a tribute, but you never know. He signed to AEW, and sometimes it seems like when they sign, when a talent goes to the other side, it's like they're like blackballed. Look, you see Snoop Dogg, they removed all the merchandise that Snoop Dogg had with Undertaker. They've done a bunch of stuff. Like when talent goes messing with AEW, it's like, it's like the worst thing in the world. I hope they give this man a good tribute tonight. He deserves it. Doesn't matter if he's with AEW. He busted his ass for WWE. And as far as the future, I think they should have John Silver run the Dark Order. I think that would be fun, man. I think that would be funny. They may end up having Hangman Page running it. I don't know why. I just have this feeling. We'll see, because Hangman Page, we've been seeing him a little bit with them. They may have Colt Cabana, right? That could be another guy, maybe. Because I don't want them to stop the Dark Order. I don't think that would be the right move. And they're not gonna. That would be silly. And this was a great moment when he won that belt. I was so happy for him. Yeah, for real. I don't think they're gonna, though, Boston. I don't think they're gonna, man. I really don't think they're gonna. I hope they do something nice for him tonight. We'll see. Oh, man. I think that WWE really dropped the ball on this guy, though. That's for damn sure. They really did. There he is. This was great. That was a great match. I think we're going to get up out of here, guys. Leave your comments, your fondest memories. Leave it in the comments. Interact. Show that love and support. Oh my goodness. That's his sweat, I think. Jesus. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Hangman gets more involved with the Dark Order. Because what are they doing with Hangman right now? And all of these skits were so funny, man. John Silver's great. Big fan of him, man. He really got himself over, man. And I love this relationship. This was great, man. With Colt Cabana and him, they were so good together. They were funny together. Colt and him worked really good together. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really like the Dark Order for a little bit, man. It took a lot for me to like the Dark Order. I mean, Matt Hardy could run the Dark Order, but I don't want to see Matt Hardy as broken Matt Hardy with the Dark Order. Maybe this new egotistical Matt Hardy now, like you seen how he's like this egomaniac now, and he's pissed off at the business too at the same time. I'd like to see him maybe run the Dark Order with this kind of vibe. I think that as much as I love the broken Matt Hardy, I just feel like it needs some rest. You know what I'm saying? He needs a little bit of rest right now. And I love Matt Hardy. I think that when he came back and went to AEW, he went too deep with it. He was talking about, I even forgot what the character was called. I think it confused some people, because I talked to some people, they're like, I don't even know what the hell Matt Hardy's talking about anymore. I missed the broken Matt Hardy from Impact. It was a little more dumbed down. I think he got too all over the place with it. We're not saying that what he was doing wasn't great. It's just I think a lot of people got lost in the sauce with it. You know what I mean? And that's coming from a big Matt Hardy fan. I'm a huge Matt Hardy fan. One of my faves. So in no way am I capping on him or anything like that. I know he's so brilliant. He could just figure out something new, and he's recreated himself so many times. But I love this right here. This was so good with Colt. They worked so good together, man. They worked really good together. Jeez. I just can't believe he's gone, right? So it just seems so unreal. It seems so unreal. But yeah, we've been doing this for 30 minutes. Unless you guys got some for me, leave it and we'll stay a little bit longer. I'm tapped out. I don't really know what else to say, man. I've just been going through his photos. Just wanted to do a tribute for him because, as I said, if you're new to this channel, I have so many interviews, like tons of interviews. So you probably want to go and dig through my videos. You definitely do. So dig through the channel if you're new here. Subscribe. I've interviewed so many people. Interviews I recommend you watching is the Crime Time interview. The interview tribute I did with Mean Gene Okerlund was fantastic. And that's with him, the Karrion Kross interview was amazing. We did like an hour interview. We actually reviewed the Joker together. We talked about the best thrash metal albums. It's an interview like none other interview. So you need to watch that. Also have, some newer interviews up with Gallows and Anderson. A bunch of people. So check out all of the stuff, you know what I mean, here. Definitely check out all the content here. You want to. If you love wrestling, you definitely want to hear. It's a mixed bag here. It's definitely a mixed bag here. We do so much here. I'll show sneaker reviews and then, do the collectibles and all types of stuff. Like, I got the Faker John Cena here. I got the Jake the Snake Roberts Masters of the Universe figure. We have all types of cool stuff here. So definitely check out all of the content. If you're new, subscribe. And if you could share this, once again, share this on Twitter. Just tweet this out. And, rest in peace to this man right here that I feel like his career was just really getting started. And it's really sad. It's really sad, man. So, man, let's just realize how short life is, guys, and appreciate the time we have on this planet, right? Love y'all.